One time, well, a minute into the show already. Business Express 91 with Rotus here. Send messages on WhatsApp 0809 444 981. Twitter is at Smooth91FM. The hashtag is Business Express 91 and we're streaming on YouTube.
Hey,
Hi,
thank you,
Rotus.
sir. Good morning, Lagos. I'm joined by Afrinvest. We have Wehde and Aminat.
Yes, Amina.
Hi, good morning, Lagos.
Good
Good
morning to
morning,
you both.
Lagos.
Good morning to you both. So, it looks like things on the exchange perhaps looking up after the nastiness on Friday. 2.2% drop, another 1.5 on Monday. But
Yeah.
yesterday things were looking up. So,
As expected,
oh yeah,
so last week we saw bearish performance on all trading days. We saw, of course, as the coronavirus fears, escalated and people were just, considering the possible effects of the coronavirus. And then we saw the deepest plunge on Friday when first case was confirmed in Lagos. So a lot of people, we even saw oil prices drop below $50 per barrel benchmark. So understandably, there was a lot of panic in the market, and we saw even fundamentally sound stocks just lose value. Zenith went as low as 17 naira 30 kobo, and of course, bargain hunters took advantage of this. As people were selling, they had to be buyers.
right.
So a lot of people were trying to mop up people's panic sales. Even the same Zenith that was 1730 on Friday still went as high as 1875. So even day traders would have, would have gained from the panic sell-offs. And then on Monday we saw people were still trying to even understand the body language of investors in the market, how people are still going to continue selling off. But we've seen that people have started to calm down. I mean, Nigeria has even been handling the virus better than expected.
Yes,
So the transparency, the proactiveness, it's been. I can see Valentine.
Like you're gonna jump into the market.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy some stuff.
So people are at least looking up, and it's even very hard to pass the dividend yield. I mean, the Nestle was down 10%. The declared dividend yield is almost 12%. We have Zenith double-digit dividend yield as
Even
against
GT
what is
as well.
happening.
Right.
Yeah.
What is happening in the fixed income market? So I mean, with limited things to do with your capital, you will be hungry for risk. You'll be more, your risk appetite would still, be high. So with the dividend yields very attractive, and then the really low prices based on, the panic sales that we've seen, expectedly, Zenith, Guarantee, Nestle, fundamentally sound bellwethers pushed the market up yesterday.
Lagos, how many of you are jumping into the stock markets this week? Let me know. Let me know.
So we still expect it to continue today. We still expect the bullish performance to continue today. But we know this is barring any negative news we hear concerning Nigeria, concerning the oil prices, coronavirus. So definitely bullish trend is still supposed to continue today.
Well, hopefully. So I noticed on central banks and their reaction to this. Just the G7 had a meeting, press conference or so, conference call. They didn't really make any decisions. They just said they were going to come together to do something.
Yeah.
And our good friend Mr. Trump in the States, he's been bullying his own Jerome Powell, head of the Fed, to cut interest rates. They did that yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Emergency one.
Right. The market was up for like maybe 10 minutes and then
Down.
everything fell. So it's like, as I saw a number of headlines saying central banks cannot cure the virus. So there's limited, you can cut rates, but
But of course they have to be cautious. And
Yeah.
I think for investors with rallies like this caused by panic sells, you still have to be extremely careful not to just jump into buying at a time like this. But you can't, like I said, you can't pass up the attractive dividend yields in the
some of
Nigerian.
these,
And then
okay.
alternatives, there are really no alternative. Nothing else is giving double digits.
The federal government savings bond is out. The rates, I think it's 4% on the 2 year and then 5 on the 3.
So you mean for 3 years?
The options are just not there. Okay, shall we take a look at a couple? I've been telling Lagos that we're going to take a look at a couple performances, at least 2 of the banks. Shall we start with GTB?
Yeah.
With regards to how they performed, how are we seeing their 2019 full year performance?
So for GT, overall, they turned out a very, very good performance, because if you look at the metrics, all their performance metrics, they tick good. On their profitability, we saw profit before tax increased 7.5%, while profit after tax increased 6.6%. We all know GT has been a very cost efficient bank. Their operating costs declined as usual, while for their the interest income, although it went down, but even at that, their profit after tax still went up. So basically, it's the cost efficiency that has been driving performance for profitability. Looking at their liability, on the liability side, we saw that their deposit increased. Their deposit increased by 11.4%, and they took the low cost savings strategy, because if you look at the interest expense, it went down, and if you put that side by side with their deposit, you see that they took a low cost savings strategy. They did more of cost savings in their deposit, leaving the fixed deposits out, that is usually very, very expensive.
Because there's no returns there.
Exactly, and people are shying away from that.
Exactly.
Most people are shying away from fixed deposit and going to because they're churning out lower yields right now. So
and their loan advances, their strategy. They also had quick credit. They introduced their quick credit, competing, with high competition to other lenders. I mean, they have 1.3% on their quick credit loans, so that also impacted their results.
So do you guys any recommendations on them, or you guys are still under review, or how as far as the stock is concerned?
I mean, because
it's a touchy period. We don't know how things are.
This is a buy.
It's a buy.
It's always a buy because like looking at their performance, looking at their history, the kind of board they have, like apart from even their banking apart from their banking operations, they have other businesses that you know that can drive their business overall. So GT is always a buy.
And for dividend investors, almost 12%.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 naira 80 kobo.
Yeah, their final dividend is 2 naira 80 kobo.
Okay, again, before acting on any recommendations, please reach out to a financial advisor and have a sit down with them so your risk profile can be assessed and so on and so forth. Okay, what about UBA?
Okay, so UBA was also very impressive. They had increase in earnings growth, about 13% increase in earnings growth, delivering like 111 billion naira profit. So their strategy, I mean, they've continued to deepen their Pan-African business. They've tried to be more innovative, tried to probably catch up with other banks like Guarantee. We saw profit after tax increased 13% due to a reduced tax bill, and also they had a decline in their recovery because we saw their impairments. We saw impairment of about impairment charges, impairment loss go up, and that also affected their PAT would have been more attractive if not for the impairment charges. But overall, it's still all year now it's been 1 naira dividend, because there was an earlier dividend of 20 kobo, and now they declared 80 kobo. So the dividend yield is around 12%, same double-digit dividend yields. Also relatively cheaply valued, comparing it to other banks in tier 1 category. So it's an attractive stock.
I noticed that for non-interest income for the banks, also I think Zenith released their results last week, but there's been a trend where all of them have been enjoying, as far as non-interest income, they all increased year on year, 2019 versus 2018, due to electronic e-banking.
Exactly.
They've been enjoying themselves. So I'm going to ask this: seeing as the central bank reduced ATM fees, they've also reduced the transfer fees for moving money left to right. Do we expect a decline for 20? I mean, we're still in February. This is a whole year away, but I'm guessing that we might see a reduction in that going forward. Yes. What do you guys think?
Well, definitely, we'll definitely see a reduction, and it will continue to affect their profits directly, because it's making their business even better.
Okay. All right, so we move from the banks now to, shall we talk about the demutualization that is taking place on the Nigerian Stock Exchange? This seems to have a lot of people excited. I believe they had what is it now? Court-ordered meeting, COM, and then EGM. Yeah. So, what's happening there as far as the demutualization is concerned?
Okay, so basically what we are expecting, because as a private company, if they have limits to what they can do in terms of they can have big plans, but in terms of implementation they might have limits regarding capital and all of that. So by demutualization they're trying to go public, basically.
Okay.
And they're they want to be like a shareholder owned organization. That's basically what it means, right? So they will have access to capital, and the access to capital would improve their corporate governance, which would also trickle down to the NSC, to the effects on the capital market, because there's more transparency. So it would also, although now, because due to regulation we have an apex regulator,
Yes.
SEC, so it still sends confidence. But as NSC is releasing their annual earnings, you're seeing their corporate governance strategies, you can have a view of where the NSC is going. And also they have some things they want to implement to deepen the market, basically. So, and they will need capital to do this, like they want to improve their fixed income
Space.
trading, exactly. Expand on their fixed income space, because right now people don't really do fixed income transactions on the NSC,
Right.
So they're trying to also deepen that. They're trying to introduce more products that would also make the market more attractive, and lead to improve their ETF trading, their fixed income trading, and any other strategies that they want to implement. But basically the key thing to investors now is that they're going to be more market deepening projects, and then there's going to be improved corporate governance, so due to transparency and releases.
All right, looking forward to that. Okay, so couple messages here. Adewale, good morning, Business Express crew. My bank has been making unknown deductions from my account. Please, can you give me the email address for the CBN where I can report them? Adewale from and anyone else, it's contactcbn@cbn.gov.ng. Then complaints against financial institutions, specifically that's cpd@cbn.gov.ng. That's the email. So cpd@cbn.gov.ng. Adewale, if you want to reach out to them to complain against financial institutions. I saw a text here from Prince. As Rotus, did you see the rate of insider fraud as disclosed in the bank's financials for 2019? A number of the banks had a large increase. Yeah, it's in the financials. It's very interesting, Prince. You have an eagle eye. The bank, of course, discloses fraudulent cases that happen within itself and so on and so forth. Yeah, there was an increase, but who knows? Maybe because the economy is going down, people are getting a bit desperate. Ibrahim says, I don't think that the trend in non-interest income will change. These big banks have their ways. They'll always find innovative ways to make money from non-lending activities. Besides, with the increased loan-to-deposit ratio, watch their interest income also increase. That is from Ibrahim. Let's see here. Henry says, is there a detailed breakdown of GTB's cost components? Talking about cumulative financial statement line items. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. You can actually check it out, Henry, in their financials. It's all in there. I don't know why you're sending a laughing emoji. I'd like to know what their labor cost was last year. I think Henry is pretty amazed that they're able to reduce costs. Nee says, can I get a website displaying market trends over the years in Naira and dollars for individual stocks? Maybe Bloomberg. Yes, yeah. I think Bloomberg will.
Bloomberg is a very, very right.
Yeah, I think you can check that out on Bloomberg. What else do we have here? More messages. Yeah. Okay, someone else is complaining about another bank. This is Zicolo. Yeah, Zicolo again. That email cpd@cbn.gov.ng if you want to complain about one of the financial institutions. Good morning, Rotus. The CBN slash of e-banking charges will not affect the banks much because the bank's e-channels are targeted mostly at the unbanked, and there are huge volumes there. And the volumes are ever increasing because more people are catching on. 200 million people no be joke. This is from Tunde. All right. So people think that they will continue to maintain their edge with regards to electronic banking fees. Folks, I just heard there's not much detail on this. So somebody even sent a message about 11 PLC delisting.
Yeah,
former mobile. You guys are on the inside now. Afrinvest analysts, you should know what's happening in there. Any particular insight as to?
I mean, so it's a voluntary delisting, so we know it's not a regulatory issue. It's not mandatory, and we also know that they are planning to restructure their business to the real estate unit. They want to focus more on 11 hospitality limited, and but 11 PLC will continue to focus on downstream business, but they're basically, when a company wants to delist, they can be for like a number of things. So I feel that they basically want to focus more on their hospitality business, and not have to continue with the normal annual procedures that you need to comply with to be listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange: disclosures, corporate governance strategies.
So we are seeing a shift in strategy.
But definitely for investors, we'll still expect to hear more news on 11 PLC. There's still going to be like how the shareholders are going to be compensated for their voluntary delisting, but we'll find out more.
So any outlook for how the market is going to act? It's a crystal ball question, but any outlook for how the market
is a crystal ball question. So like I said earlier, barring any negative news, we still expect, because people will still continue to buy in expectation that the bullish run will continue, right? But like I said, people have bought on Friday and are just really smiling now at all the green you're seeing on the floor. But then there's still some people crying, that bought industrial stocks. Bar cement has been declining. Yes, on Monday, Tuesday, it was even on full offer. So people are trying to sell, but there are no available buyers. So we also have some oil and gas stocks. Total.
Yes.
So not all stocks on the NSE, mostly banking stocks and consumer goods that are really enjoying this
it's always been the banking stocks.
This bullish trend.
Aside that, even in a negative trend, you always see opportunities there. So I feel investors are just waiting, enjoying bargain hunting, keen at lower prices, especially for stocks that usually churn out high dividend. For example, banking stocks, they've been driving volumes, and also their investors are actually on the low, taking advantage of bargain hunting. So
but all good things come to an end.
Exactly. We'll have to see how
it ends.
Christian here, please. What if I want to complain on an insurance company? Okay, Christian, you will go to NICOM. That's NAICOM. NICOM.gov.ng, and there's a section on the website where it says submit a complaint if you want to complain about an insurance company. Valentine's giving me the air traffic control signals.
Yes.
Are we out of time?
Yes, we are. And yes.
Aminat, yes. Good debut. Welcome. We hope to have you back again. And Wehde, of course, both of Afrinvest. Thank you, ladies, for your insight and analysis on the.
I don't know if
market.
you've touched on this, the interest rates that are dropping in the US and how it can benefit us as Nigerians.
Yeah. I mentioned that earlier with Trump causing this guy Jerome Powell to cut rates. That's what I was talking about. Central banks not being able to cure the virus. And we'll see how that. I think investors might have priced that in already because the rates are already low. But we'll see how it goes.
Fantastic. All right, next there's a travel show. Stay tuned to Smooth 98.1.
Thank you.